had to move today?
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
Jade knew her landlord wanted her out, but she didn't know it would happen today.
I'm panicking now.
Don't panic.
Can I call my mum?
Of course. Yes, of course.
In this particular case, the landlord evicted a whole road of houses due to being offered a large sum of money by the government.
Wow, don't we all just love the government, guys? But seriously, like, this is becoming like the new normal in America, right? It's just people trying to make it out here, and you can almost cut the tension in some of these scenes, right? You can almost cut the tension with a knife. It's like really, really tense, and like people are really freaking out. I'm really worried for what the future holds.
Mrs. Popescu decides to wait outside for her husband to arrive.
Some jobs it does tug the heartstrings, you know, because you think, you know, it's not always their fault. It could be somebody else's fault, but they're the ones that are on the piece of paper and they have to go.
Mr. Popescu has finally arrived home.
I've offered him for him to go back in the house if he's happy.
Yeah, that's a guy with a mission, right? But did you know that like in the past 12 months, there's been well over 1 million evictions in the United States? Like that's literally like the size of a small city, right? That's totally wild. And it's not like these people are out here just partying, buying designer shoes. No, I don't know actually, but who am I to judge, right? It's just most folks out here, we're just out here trying to be human, right? But you can't even be human because it costs to be human.
If he's happy, we're happy as well.
Because the landlords want the house cleared today, they've allowed Mr. Popescu to collect all of the family's belongings. And he's brought a friend to act as translator.
We didn't actually knew they will come today. He was about 1.5 hours driving to reach here.
The friend is trying to help the family find emergency accommodation. But it turns out the couple have more than just 2 children.
Are 7 in total, but kids, most of them are kids.
See the desperation in that father's face, right? But just imagine like that you're one of those sheriffs, right? Imagine having to evict a family with 7 kids. Like just how many cups of coffees, how many cups of tea is enough for you to be able to be prepared to do something like that, right? But at the end of the day, like the officers are just doing their jobs, right? Like somebody has to do this job, and like kudos to them for taking one for the team, because that's a really dirty job, right? But to displace a family of 9.
To turn the properties into emergency accommodation for asylum seekers.
Have you got children here?
Yeah, I've got 2 young children.
Many of those evicted being single mothers.
Because you've got children involved, they'll give you emergency accommodation.
Renting may be getting harder this year. The Renters Reform Bill is taking effect in June 2025. And while it promises to protect renters, there are some huge changes that could backfire. The bill doesn't cap how much rent a landlord can raise during the tenancy, so tenants could face huge rent hikes every year, making...
Wow. But yeah, look guys, I'm not even saying that people shouldn't pay their rent, right? Obviously there should be personal accountability. There's something like personal finance and budgeting. But just to be honest, like the wages really haven't been keeping up with the price of things, right? Wages are just not keeping up. And something has got to give, right? What would you do? Like if you had a family and you were behind on your rent, should landlords be more lenient and more empathetic towards tenants? Should the government really be stepping in here? And what is taking them so long anyways? Let's talk about it down in the comments below. And until next time, peace!